Heidi Ho again.
Hello.
So we made not one but two very long videos about convoying, the pros and cons of
Yep.
convoying. If you haven't watched those videos yet,
Yep.
we numbered the vlogs. It's vlog 557 and 558. 557, 558.
Yes.
And after that, we made those pros and cons, and it was sort of mainly cons in our case.
Yeah.
But could be
True.
different for you.
Yeah.
But we got an email with an invitation
To convoy.
to convoy.
Wow.
And
Amazing. Yeah.
I mean, spoiler alert, we're not going to.
No.
But it sort of triggered our...
Yeah.
Because we were surprised that they even offered.
Yeah.
This is about a Dutch couple.
Yep.
We were sort of a bit surprised by the fact that they wanted to convoy with us.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. for you.
That after that two long videos we made about other propositions to convoy and compatibility, yes or no,
Yeah. True.
they seem to think that they seem to think that they're very compatible to go convoying with us, and we
Just-
are pretty sure that we're not compatible.
No. Not at all.
So
Yeah.
let's go into this
Indeed.
because it is valuable information.
Indeed it is.
And
Yes.
The tricky part of it is they have bought our ebook bundle.
Yeah.
They have bought and supported the channel in the past, but it almost feels like
Yeah.
a lot like a payoff
Payoff.
as to
They-
not make this video.
Yeah. Exactly.
That makes any sense. But we feel a bit guilt. Now we feel a bit bad about making this video because of sort of the payoff. It feels like a bribe,
Yeah. It's a manipulation.
a manipulation tactic.
Yep.
Maybe like, please don't make this video because it could be upsetting to them.
Yeah.
But there were things that were upsetting for us.
Things that happened were not cool, and yeah, it's a miracle we haven't addressed it before, but I think it's time now.
It's time. Unfortunately, yeah. So if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
watching this, they're watching it probably. Yeah, I mean, these are things that happened and occurred. That's
Yeah.
why we're talking about them. It's not
Exactly.
because we were addressing them. We don't want to put them necessarily in a bad spotlight. But this is sort of an interest.
Our side of the story.
Yeah, the side of the story.
Yeah,
But also, it's because you have this. Because this is the Christmas horror story that we
yes,
mentioned.
exactly.
It doesn't start at Christmas,
No.
but this is that video, the Christmas horror story. It happened
Yeah.
a couple of years ago already,
Yeah, yeah.
and we never talked
Indeed.
about it.
No.
But it is time, and we have the time to also reflect back on it.
Yeah,
And
true.
because they think they're compatible to go convoying with
Yeah,
us.
for some reason, they think. So, yeah.
So you have the situation, this sort of reality is always a bit subjective. But in this case you have sort of a Christmas incident
Yeah,
or a Christmas day
yeah.
that they have a completely different, gave them a completely different feeling
Yeah,
than it gave us.
indeed.
So they refer to that Christmas incident to this day because it was just Christmas and they sent us an email saying that was the best Christmas that we ever spent, was the
Yeah.
Christmas spent with you guys.
Yeah, well,
And you might guess this
There
from
you
Peter's
go.
reaction here. Was that also our interpretation of that Christmas?
not really, no. Not at all, to be
No, we had the
honest.
complete opposite experience. For
Yeah.
us, it was literally the Christmas from hell,
Yep,
the horror Christmas.
yep.
And like I said, it doesn't start at Christmas, so let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
But this is sort of a little segue into it. And it's, like I said, it's not to
No, it's again a cautionary tale.
we
Yeah.
use as a cautionary tale of
Yeah.
how two couples can experience the same occurrence,
Yeah.
Christmas,
But not
completely
same-
differently.
Yeah.
And it is sort of, It is weird because they have been commenting, they've been liking videos, they've been supportive of the channel. So it's almost like, I mean, I almost some part of me doesn't want to make the video because of this.
That's
If you understand, if you but that is
That's
part of the
manipulation. Yeah.
It could be, but it is. I mean, we still that feeling of that Christmas, that
Yeah.
horror Christmas
Yeah.
from many years ago,
Yeah.
that still affects us,
Haunts us till this day.
and it
Yeah.
haunts us to the fact that the place where it happened, we never were able to go back there for any of the Christmases, the
Ever.
years
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
We never could go back there because we didn't want to repeat
No.
of what happened during that
Then.
Christmas
Yeah. True.
from hell. For us, for them it was Christmas from heaven,
Yeah. Apparently.
but for us it was sort of Christmas from our worst Christmas ever in the
Yep.
van life, or maybe in
Ever.
our life ever.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling it from this perspective
Yeah.
now, and it happened many years ago.
Yeah.
And it needs to be told for the greater good as the cautionary tale,
Yeah.
and to show you how people can have a different interpretation of the same
Thing.
happening.
Yeah.
Like when in one of our other videos I was talking about the English couple who held us hostage in a prison camp in Portugal.
Yeah.
By creating a false flag incident twice, where they said, now you need to be, we're going to dominate, control your life and everything.
Yeah. True.
So for them, because they get the high,
Yeah.
they got high on our supply. We were there to supply energy, they got the high out of it. So if they look back at the prison camp, they see it as a pleasant camp,
Of
a
course.
pleasant camping. For them, that was great.
Yeah.
It was great to have two poor peasant slaves who you can manipulate, control all day long for half a year,
Yep.
and have them do anything you want, and isolate them, and use them as foot mats, doormats,
Yeah.
and walk all over them. For them, that was great. They got high on that on our supply,
Yeah.
but we needed our energy supply for ourselves. So for us, it wasn't so great.
Nope.
So the same incident, when I talk about, if this doesn't make sense, watch back vlog 558.
Yeah.
But for them, it was a pleasant experience having two people that you can boss around, like a prison warden and a prisoner.
Yep.
For the prisoner, who is being held ransom over his engine repair, it wasn't so great, if you can imagine.
Yeah. True.
So our experience was completely different. We felt we couldn't get shit done, we couldn't socialize, we couldn't make new friends, we couldn't vlog for you guys.
Exactly.
That's why
The same.
the playlist
Basically. Yeah.
3A, it's on our channel, on our YouTube channel, playlist 3A. You see us going to Portugal, and you see us going back in playlist 3B. But everything in between doesn't exist until they went home, and we finally could make some vlogs.
Yep.
And we made some hiking vlogs. But for them, our experience was like this was horror. We didn't drive 6,000 kilometers to go and back for this horrifying experience, to be held hostage, be held prisoner, be taken advantage of by two energy vampires.
Yeah. True.
For the energy vampires, however, like I
Yeah,
would just want to say, it was a great experience.
The best time
The
of their
best.
life, probably.
If we would go again, they would be right there to suck our energy once more. No problem for them. So that's why we're telling now, in this video, the Christmas horror story.
Yep.
They saw it as the perfect Christmas ever, and we saw it as the most horrifying Christmas ever.
Yeah, it was a Dutch couple this time.
A Dutch couple, I already mentioned it, but let's mention it again. It's a Dutch couple
Yeah.
from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And we're also a Dutch couple from the Netherlands.
Yes.
And it happened a few years ago already.
Yeah. True.
And we're just telling it because it's our lived experience.
Yeah.
And it is a Christmas horror story,
Indeed.
but it doesn't start at Christmas.
No. True.
So the first year of our van life, we were exploring the Netherlands.
Yep.
That's where it starts, in our first Mercedes motorhome.
Yeah.
Um,
True.
and at one time we were in a place called Leeuwarden,
Yes.
Leeuwarden in Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
And we met this very eccentric couple in a big Chevy van motorhome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Very nice couple.
very nice couple. They were not full-timers, they were house dwellers.
Yeah.
But she owned the van, he owned the big Chevy van.
Yeah.
And for 3 weeks in the year, because he had a full-time job,
Yep.
they went on vacation. So we met in Leeuwarden, we met them, we hung out together.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasant experience.
Very nice. Yeah. True.
Now, lo and behold, the next year,
Yeah.
he again had 3 weeks holiday. They go to another place in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
and we were also still exploring the Netherlands. So lo and behold,
Yeah.
what happened?
We met them again.
Met them again,
Yeah.
and we're like, wow,
Yes.
that's almost like the universe trying to put you back on
Yeah.
the same path to meet each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
in the years that followed, every year they went on vacation.
Yeah.
They went to the north of the Netherlands, we met them.
Yep.
They went to the west of the Netherlands, guess who
Again.
we met, ran into
Yep.
them.
Bumped into them again.
Bumped into them in the south of the Netherlands.
Yep.
They went out in a different season one time,
Yeah.
we met them again.
Yeah.
So we're always meeting them,
Yeah.
and it was like the universe told us,
Yeah.
you guys, you're sort of soul-connected, soulmates.
Yeah. Who knows?
Even though we were different, we could sort of hang out together the whole evening
it
and everything.
clicked, yeah.
It clicked.
Yeah,
Amazing.
It was a very pleasant experience. Yeah.
So one of the last times that we met
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
not the last time, but one of the last times, we were talking to them. We just had a pleasant evening together. We
Yeah.
were outside in the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just telling us, well, we might leave today.
Yeah.
We're going just to explore the city center real quick, and we'll come back and we're going to leave because we want to go in those
Somewhere
3
else.
weeks. They
Yeah.
want to go some other places.
Of course.
And we said, all right, then when you come back from checking out the city center, when you come back, we'll do a proper goodbye with you guys.
Yep. True.
And they said, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But while we were still talking to them, another Dutch couple approached us.
Yeah.
And they said, hello, Patrick and Petra.
Yeah.
We are subscribers of your channel, and we recognized you here, and we saw you already yesterday,
Yep.
and we just want to come over and introduce ourselves,
Yep.
and we'd like to invite you in our motorhome for a coffee.
Yes.
And we have some local delicacy with us,
Yep.
a local cake,
Yep.
and we want to share that with you because
Yeah.
we know that you're on a low budget.
Yep.
So we would like to invite you in our motorhome, have this local delicacy with us and a cup of coffee.
Yep.
And we said, okay, that's fine. So we told our
Yep.
friends, they were about to go into the center. We said, okay, these are our subscribers, and that was new to us because
Yeah,
this maybe
true.
the second time that we met a subscriber
Yep. True.
since the start of our van life.
Mm-hmm.
And normally you don't get recognized a lot because we only have a small channel.
Yeah. True.
So
Yep, we didn't think anything of it.
we didn't think anything of it, and we said, well, we're going to go have the coffee with the subscribers, and the motorhome is over there.
Yep.
And when you're back,
Yeah.
we'll come out and say our proper goodbyes to you,
Yep.
to the
True.
couple that was leaving. And they said, okay, that's fine. So we went inside the motorhome with the subscribers, the
Yeah.
subscriber couple, and we told them our friends will be back from the center soon, and then we'll have to go out and say goodbye to them because they're leaving
Yeah.
this
We
afternoon.
cannot stay long.
We cannot stay long, but
Yeah.
we can have the coffee with you, and we want to try that local delicacy that you brought.
Of course. Yeah.
So into the motorhome we went.
Yeah.
And they had a big motorhome at the time with a dinette, and it's like the net. It's like two
Yeah. It's a train seat.
train seats, a table in the middle, So they said, well, have a seat. You can have the window seat,
Mm.
or like in an airplane or
Yeah.
whatever. So I sit at the window and Petra across from me at the window, and then they
Yeah.
sit next to us at the aisle side.
Yeah. Yep.
But it didn't mean that they locked us in there.
Yeah.
So instantly when we were sitting at the window,
We were a captive audience.
you were literally the captive audience. So
Yeah.
they have to get out of the seat first for you to be able to get up
Yeah.
and go out.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, everything was hunky-dory at the time.
Yeah.
So we have our coffee
Yeah.
and we have the delicacy.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around in the motorhome, and we don't know them.
No.
We don't know. We haven't met them before.
No.
So I'm looking around, and I see a picture of a dog.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So I say to them, "Hey, that's a nice picture of the dog."
Yeah. Yeah. I believe it was even 2 dogs, but doesn't matter.
2 dogs? Maybe it was 2 dogs. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Could have been 2 dogs.
Yeah. Well,
And then she said to you, she asked you,
yeah. She even asked me if I could paint the dogs, if I was able to paint a picture of those particular dogs.
she wanted to ask Petra, can you paint the dog for me? Because
Yeah.
the dog was dead.
Yeah.
The dog died a while ago.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
And then she starts crying uncontrollably,
Yep.
crying her eyeballs out.
Yep.
Not a little cry,
No.
but like a full-on siren,
Hysterical.
hysterical,
Yeah.
uncontrollable
Yeah.
cry.
Yep.
Well, we didn't have the coffee and cake finished yet.
No.
Starts crying uncontrollably,
Yep.
telling us sort of the dead dog's whole medical disease,
History.
the sorrowful history about the
Mm,
dog. But really terrible. I mean, a dog
course.
feels like losing a child,
Yeah, that
a
is
family member, of
True.
course. But we didn't meet these people, and like we didn't know them.
true. No.
And within 5 minutes,
Yeah. We were in
we
the thick
were
of it.
in the middle of this drama about
Yeah.
the dog,
Yeah.
and it was horrible. But she dumped that whole
Exactly.
that whole dead dog story on us,
Yep.
and that was sort of our first.
Yeah.
That's then the first thing that you
Yeah.
take away from that
Yeah. They
meeting
were
them is
dumpers.
yeah, she dumps that whole.
Mm.
I mean, I was regretting instantly complimenting the dog in the picture.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Petra wanted to paint a dead dog to begin with.
No.
Was
Well,
it
I
a
don't
bit
know. Yeah, it's a bit
morbid?
Morbid, indeed. Yeah.
And you never did.
No.
You
no.
never did that.
No.
But she was crying uncontrollably,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
that shocked us a little bit.
Yeah. We were.
Especially if you don't know somebody
No.
and they start crying uncontrollably. And it was a while ago already, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't recent, but for her it triggered that whole roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah. True.
And that instead of having an introductory chat,
Yeah.
it was a big
Yeah.
emotional dump a
Blur.
dump on us, while we thought we were just going to have like a friendly little
Yeah, friendly.
innocent chat with each other.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But it didn't end there.
No.
Then she segued that into, because she had sort of a difficult medical history as well, so it segued into a sort of a bloody-ish
Yeah.
reconstruction of her own medical
Teenage,
troubles,
Yeah.
which was more,
TMI.
it was a bit
Basically.
TMI,
Yeah.
and it was sort of
Yeah.
from full on sort of, it wasn't sort of talking about it with a bit of distance
No.
and a bit of reflection. It was sort of full on
Reliving.
reliving us, taking us through all her medical. And I mean, I'm sorry that was the
Of course.
case,
That's
but in the first sort of,
meeting.
that only we got the
Introduction.
dead dog, and then we got a medical history.
Yeah.
And it was a long medical history.
Mm-hmm.
So she was still going over that
Yeah.
while we see our friends coming back from
Yeah. Yeah.
store from the center.
Yeah.
So I say to them,
Yeah.
I see our friends are back.
We gotta go.
Our friends are back.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here at the window side, and the guy sitting next to me, he doesn't let me up.
Yeah.
Same thing, Petra wants to get up. She
Yeah.
doesn't let Petra up. They don't
No.
acknowledge that we even said, our friends are back, we gotta go. We want to say our proper goodbyes
Yeah.
to them. And also because she's in the middle of this crying, still crying.
Yeah.
And there isn't really a good moment to say,
Yeah.
okay, now here I can cut in
Mhm.
for the exit.
Yeah.
The sentence
We
that
stayed,
leads
yeah.
to the exit.
We stayed polite. That's on us.
That's on us. We were polite because you don't know the people
No.
very well.
True.
We hadn't sort of talked. It was just her
Yep.
until then.
Unloading.
Her unloading on us
Yep.
all these heavy topics.
Yeah. True.
And
Yeah.
I'm sort of thinking, it was
How do you
rude to say when she's mid cry,
Yeah.
say, okay, sorry, but like we said, we can only stay short for the coffee.
Yeah.
We gotta go out, say goodbye to our friends.
There
So
you
I think, okay, let her finish, and I'll wait for a moment where she pauses
Yep.
and ends the story.
Yep.
So I can say, okay, well,
Yeah. But
I hate to cut this short, but we gotta say goodbye to our good dear friends.
Yeah. True.
And our friends, they come out, and they're ready to go, so they're coming out. They walk up to the window, they wave at us, like, it's time to,
Yeah.
if you want to say goodbye, we're going. So please come out. So again I say, our friends are out there. We gotta go out and say goodbye to them.
Yeah.
And they just sit down.
Yep.
They don't let us leave.
No. No.
They don't let us leave.
Speaking of being kept hostage.
So we were kept held sort of prisoner.
Yep.
Because they didn't want to let us leave until
No.
she finished the story.
Yep.
But she was not nearly,
No, don't think
she wasn't done with it.
ready yet. No.
So it's almost like they sort of forced, they didn't like that we wanted to go to our friends that we knew better than we knew them.
Yeah.
They wanted to replace them, I think.
Yeah. Something like
And
that.
our fault was we stayed polite.
Yep.
But being polite to them that we just met,
Yeah.
we were very rude to our friends that we said,
Yeah.
when you come back, we come out and say a
Exactly.
proper goodbye to you, because you never know when you're going to meet up again. And it went on, and then our friends get into the van,
And left.
they honk, they wave,
Yeah.
and they leave.
Yeah.
And I felt really
Yeah.
crappy about that,
True.
because I wanted to say goodbye to them. Peter wanted to say goodbye to them.
Indeed.
We
yeah.
said we only have a quick coffee, and we're still listening to her unloading on us. And when they left, they noticed that they left. They assumed then we'd have no longer a reason to leave.
Yep.
So for the next 2 hours, they held us in there,
Yep.
and then unloading on us all
Yep.
these medical stories
Yep.
that we didn't ask for.
No.
And they had issues with the neighbors, and went
Yep.
into the issues they had with the neighbors, and it went
TMI,
on and
yeah.
on and on, unloading,
Yep.
unloading,
We were
because they were enthusiastic to see us. They wanted to tell sort of grab everything
in that
those one,
hours. Yeah.
have a quick cup of coffee.
Yeah.
It was a setup. It
Yeah.
was sort of a trick.
It was.
Get you in for the quick coffee, then change the deal.
Yeah.
You're no longer allowed to leave.
Yeah. We were basically garbage cans, which she poured out all her
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah.
So we had sort of not a good. I mean, if you don't respect us to say, when we say now we're gonna go out,
Yep.
let us out,
Yeah.
and they don't do that,
No.
that's disrespect from the beginning.
Yeah.
Then you don't respect us
No.
as human beings, as
Yeah.
followers, whatever. But they took advantage of our kindness,
Again. Yeah.
considered it probably as weakness.
Yeah. Indeed.
But we were sort of too kind, too polite.
Yeah, because we didn't know them, so yeah.
You don't know them, and it's your first time, sort of almost you're meeting your subscribers,
Yeah. True.
and so that was a real. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt really bad
A weird
that
experience.
we because by staying in the van we broke our promise
Yeah.
to our real
To
real
real
friends
friends, yeah.
to say a proper goodbye to them. So they didn't feel good about that, and it was sort of in the time that we didn't have their phone number or anything, or maybe we had, I don't know. We probably didn't have it
No,
at the
not
time,
yet. No.
so we didn't know when we would see them again.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we only could apologize to them
Yep.
the next time we see them, which could be a year from now,
Yeah.
sort of, a year from that moment on, or maybe 2 years, or maybe never.
Yep.
So we gave them the impression we're staying in because
Yeah.
we might like these people better than we like you,
No.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
But that wasn't the case.
Nope.
But
Not at all.
they probably didn't understand why we didn't come out,
Yeah.
and to a certain degree, we didn't understand why we didn't come out,
Okay. Yep.
right?
No. Yeah. They tricked us, basically.
So while she was unloading all these stories on us, I was plotting a way
To get out.
to get out.
Yep.
And because she never gave you an entry.
No. No, exactly.
There was no, hey, let's talk about you. There was nothing. It was just
Nothing.
unloading.
No.
And then we finally figured out a way to get out of there.
Indeed.
How did we get out
How
in
did
the
we
end?
do that?
This is for you. If you're ever in that situation, this is how you can get out. But even better, even better, I would say that after we say,
Yeah.
how did we get out?
We have to go to the toilet. Excuse us.
Yeah. So they could have said at the time, use the toilet in our van to keep us in, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So when we said we have to pee, Petra said I have to pee, I said, yeah, me too. Then they got up, then they let us out,
Yeah.
and then we sort of said goodbye to them.
How ridiculous is that?
And Petra and I were back in our motorhome and said, well, that went different than we expected, because it was the whole afternoon. It was went from a quick coffee and let's have a little delicacy to a whole afternoon of unloading, blarping on us, giving us really, and us abandoning our friends also for that.
Yeah. Uncomfortable feeling.
Very uncomfortable. And we said to each other, we made a pledge that day.
But what was your best...
What was our pledge?
We're never going into a motorhome or their motorhome again.
Yeah, we're never going to sit in somebody else's motorhome like this again.
Ever
So in a way, that was a good learning experience.
Yes, it was.
Especially if it's a dinette setup and they want you to sit at the window. Don't do it.
Don't fall for it.
Just say, why don't you sit at the window?
Yeah.
I'll sit at the aisle.
Yep.
So you can still
Get out whenever you want.
get to the door.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we learned from that. And
Indeed.
every time, because of this experience, all the time, I mean, many years later, sometimes people, when it's raining, when it's cold, when it's bad weather, we have gotten invitations. Come inside the motorhome.
Yep.
Sit with us in our motorhome.
Yep.
And because of this first bad experience,
Yeah, luckily we didn't fall for it.
we never, after that, we never went into other people's motorhomes. Almost never, with a few exceptions.
Of course.
But we never wanted to be in that situation again. So we applied what happened as a sort of, for us, remember that time with the 2 subscribers to never go into somebody else's motorhome like that again and being held hostage.
Exactly. But there was a better way than to say, you said, I'll tell it after.
Yeah, so the better thing is, what I just said is, the better is we learn from the experience for the future to pledge that we would never get ourselves into a situation like that again.
Yeah. Just say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because usually it's nice weather outside and you can sit outside with people. When you sit outside, you can leave anytime you want.
Yep.
You can get up anytime you want. You can talk to somebody else anytime you want. Unless you're being held hostage in prison camp.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. But
No.
normally speaking, you can then get up and you can walk over to somebody who's leaving and say, excuse me, got to say goodbye, and then you get out of your chair.
Yeah.
You don't have to get out of somebody else's motorhome
No,
first.
true. Yeah.
So when it's too cold or too wet or too rainy, it's sort of nature telling you, just be by yourself, do your own things in your own motorhome. You don't necessarily have to be
No.
inside somebody else's motorhome ever, unless they say just have a look what it looks like. So one time we had a couple with a big American RV. We wanted to look inside, so we went inside that for the experience.
Yeah, so big.
And it's so big,
Yeah.
you have some space.
Yeah. A
But
lot.
but normally,
No.
no. And other people also, usually you never see other people going into each other's motorhomes.
No. True.
Unless they have a big motorhome and they're really good friends, and they're gonna have. But usually, your motorhome is your private domain, and everybody retreats into their motorhome to have their own whatever they do in the evening.
Your own castle, your own kingdom.
Yeah. So people socialize during the day outside. You don't have to be inside at all. We could have sat outside with this Dutch couple too, but I don't think we had camping chairs or anything at that time.
Yeah,
And
sure.
it was sort of a public parking lot where nobody else was sort of. It
Yeah.
was a parking, half motorhome parking, half public parking lot, so nobody was sitting outside in chairs. We were invited in, and we went in. We didn't know any better, but after that experience, we knew better than to go in.
Yep, true.
So, but that was not the Christmas story yet,
No.
of course.
Not yet. Nope.
So this couple who gave us a really bad first experience meeting them, because of it was so.
Disrespectful.
It was
basically.
crisis mode.
Yep.
It was crying, crisis mode,
Yep.
full on,
Yeah.
no holds barred, no shame,
TMI.
no respecting your boundaries of
No.
saying, hey, we gotta go say goodbye to the rat. Nothing of that. No keeping it short, just
No.
keeping you there, keeping your...
Blarping galore.
So for... I think for a while after that, we didn't see them, because they're not full-timers, they live in a house too.
Yeah.
So they go out once in a while, and we didn't see them after that for a long time. But the Netherlands is a small country, and they were still subscribed to the channel. They still are, maybe not after this video, I don't know, but
Yeah, who knows?
they were still subscribed to us and following us along.
Yep.
And we tried to keep our distance after that experience from them.
Yeah, true.
We did. I think we met them a couple of times, but we were much more reserved. And yeah, we didn't go into the motorhomes. So if you have a chat, it's outside. And then we went inside, do our thing, and it was busy on the campsites and everything. So it went sort of. After that, it went sort of alrightish. You would see each other, you would talk,
Yeah.
and then we would go back. Yeah.
To do your thing.
Do our thing.
Yeah.
In the summer. It was usually in the summer when we ran into them.
Yep.
Now we're getting to the like maybe a week before Christmas.
Yeah.
And we went through some troubles with our motorhomes.
Yep.
You can still watch that back in our earlier videos. We had at some point another motorhome, an old fire department truck, Mercedes van,
Yep. True.
and we didn't have. We lived in it as we bought it. So a week before Christmas, they sent us a message.
Yeah.
And they said, we have some items that you might be interested in. We got some blankets, we got some curtains, we got a big heater, a 3,000, 4,000 kilowatt heater.
Yeah.
We got an old camping refrigerator, because we didn't have a refrigerator in the van.
Yep.
So they sent us a message, are you interested in any of those items?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
So what did we reply?
No.
No, we're not interested in it. And I think I said because we already got.
Yeah.
Um,
And there's no room for it.
yeah, we had at that time we
So-
bought a petroleum heater.
Yes. True.
We show you in the videos. You can see us. We have a petroleum heater. Petroleum is expensive, but it gives good heat. You just have to make sure that you keep an airflow going. Open
Yep.
a window, open
True.
a roof hatch.
Yeah.
So we said I don't need a 3,000, 4,000 kilowatt heater. Thanks for the offer though. But on most campsites, that will blow the circuit. It's too much.
Yes.
And even if it works, you constantly have to feed it money
Yeah.
because if it rains, usually you pay like €1 for a kilowatt. So if you have a 3,000 kilowatt an hour heater, you have to put in 3 or 4 euros per hour into the electricity unit. So if you want to run the heater for 8 hours, that costs you like 32 euros a day.
Yeah.
So we don't have no use for that. And we also don't have use for the fridge because it's winter.
Yeah.
And we're vegetarian eaters. We don't need to store anything in the fridge. And we don't have room for it.
Yeah.
So we don't have room inside that Mercedes motorhome.
Nope.
We don't have room for the fridge. It'll be in the way. And we don't, well, we already have blankets and curtains. So thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah. True.
And then they said, all right.
Yeah. All right.
Was it all right?
No.
What happened a few days
Well,
later?
A few days later, they came by and offered the stuff, the same stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, we were at this place for the electricity. We were
What?
working on our YouTube channel. And nowadays, these vlogs get transcribed automatically. And those
Yeah.
days you had to do it manually.
Yep, true.
And usually in the near Christmas, in the wintertime, there's not a lot of motorhomes about, so you can get a lot of stuff done. And so we're working
Yeah.
on transcribing all our most popular videos from YouTube,
Yeah,
so people could translate them into other languages like French and Dutch and Spanish
wherever you're from.
and all the popular languages.
Yeah.
So we had to do that manually. So we had 2 laptops, we had the heating on, for the petroleum heater that we had.
Yeah.
Headphones on,
Yep.
we're running, put euros in the electricity unit.
Yep.
And so we're nice and toasty working, we see the motorhome coming, and we say, oh, it's them.
Yep.
And they say, now, here we brought you the fridge and the heater and the blankets and the curtains anyway.
Yeah, what part of no? Don't you understand?
So they don't respect our no.
No.
We don't need them. And
True.
even explained them why we didn't need them,
Yeah.
but they didn't take that no for an answer.
Yeah.
So they say, here they are. So we open the door, the heat escapes.
Yeah.
We can't work at that time because everything is running, laptops are running, wires everywhere,
Yeah.
discs everywhere,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it
yeah.
goes.
Yep.
The hotspot is on,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, data.
Again, yep. Yep.
And they're saying, well, keep the items and try them out, and if you don't need them.
Yeah.
But I said, no, I already told you we don't need them. And
Exactly.
if we can't keep them because we have nowhere to put them. It was a big electric heater.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Yeah.
The fridge was huge. The bowl of curtains or blankets or whatever, it's huge.
Yeah.
So where are you
Sure.
going to put all that? So I said,
Don't know.
if you don't take it back with you, we'll have to throw it out.
Yep.
And that would be a shame or a waste.
Indeed. Yeah.
And they said, well, maybe you can sell it on the marketplace or whatever.
Yeah.
Get some money for it. But then you still have to store it first.
Yeah. Which we couldn't.
So I said, if you don't bring it back, take it back, we'll have to throw it out. And, no, we're not taking it back. Just try it. So they pushed it on to us anyway, even though we said no, I don't know how many times.
A
But
lot.
you should only have to say no one time.
Yeah. Indeed.
So they left the gear with us, and I I threw everything in the bin.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And
True.
I hated doing that.
Yeah.
But I told them, if you don't take it back with you, I have to throw it away. So I threw it away. And then we went back to work, thinking that would be the end of it.
Oh yes.
But now it's sort of Christmas.
Yeah. Indeed.
Christmas comes. We're still at the same site.
Yeah.
We're still working because our plan was work all day.
Yeah.
If you transcribe a video in those days, 1 minute of talking takes 10 minutes of
Yeah.
typing that into text.
Yep. True.
So we had like an hour. If you have an hour-long video, that's 60 times 10. That's 600 minutes of typing.
Yep.
And there's only 60 minutes
In an hour.
in an hour, so that's 10 hours. So
Yeah.
I was doing a one, and Pedro was doing another one.
True.
And so we need at least 10 hours to finish that video, because usually we did one video per day.
Yep.
So I do one per day, Peter does one per day, so we do 10 hours of typing
Yep.
to get that done. So we thought, let's work all Christmas,
Yeah.
throughout Christmas,
Yeah.
and then in the evening we're going to watch a nice romantic Christmas movie
Yep.
together with the heater on.
Because the holidays are the ideal time to work.
Yeah.
Because everybody is celebrating anyway. So we had,
Yeah, and that time we got a lot of requests from people, like, please make sure we can put translations under your videos.
true.
Because there's a lot of Dutch people
Yeah.
who want Dutch subtitles. That was sort of the main group,
Yep.
the biggest ask.
Yeah.
Other than, why don't you vlog in Dutch language? We could say, well, you can turn on Dutch subtitles.
Yep.
YouTube also had automatic subtitles, but it wasn't really good.
Not at all.
So if we mentioned the word camper or camper van, YouTube would translate it into bomb or terrorist. So those were really bad.
No.
Like really
Yeah.
the
Sometimes
opposite, literally.
of what we said.
Yeah. So we said we're going to go drive with the camper van. YouTube translated, we're going to plant this bomb and blow up a building, sort of. So it was really off.
Yeah.
Just to, not literally this, but
Not accurate.
not accurate at all.
No.
So Christmas comes, and I mean, in hindsight, they already came by once. We should have thought, what if they come by again? But we didn't really think of that.
No. Once wasn't enough.
Yeah, we thought they bringing the stuff over, they go back home and they're gonna spend Christmas
With their family.
with their own family.
Yeah.
We don't, and we were the only ones there on the campsite, on the motorhome parking. There was nobody else there at the time.
No.
Because there are not many full timers in the Dutch winter.
No.
So, like Peter said, ideal to work.
Yeah. True.
So we
Yeah.
have our coffees, empty our toilets, throw away our garbage.
Yeah.
We had our lunch. We
Yep.
fire up the laptops,
Yeah. True.
turn on the heater,
Yeah.
put in the euros to work, connect the laptops to the hotspots. We have
Yeah.
the discs out and the external USB drives out with all the files on it. We got the YouTube running. Everybody's logged in. I'm logged in. Petra's logged in.
Yeah.
We see a motorhome coming, and we say, "Uh-oh, it's them again."
Indeed.
And they said, "Surprise!
Yes.
We're coming to spend Christmas with you."
Did we invite you? No.
So when they came with bring the stuff, we said we are working and we're gonna work throughout Christmas as well. We told them already. They knew that.
Again. Yeah.
So we said, well, we have to go back to work when they left. And we told them we're also going to work through Christmas. They knew that already. I forgot to add that. They knew we were working. We told them we were going to work through the Christmas.
Apparently we weren't talking.
What they heard was we're there during Christmas.
Yeah. Exactly.
So they said, surprise, we're here to celebrate Christmas with you. Because so then you won't be lonely. And, So they made it about that.
Yeah. Well.
But what is missing in the surprise we're coming to spend Christmas with you?
Is it convenient? Well, they already know it wasn't.
Is it convenient if we would come spend Christmas
And would
with
you
you?
like that?
Would you like us to come spend Christmas
Yeah,
with you?
exactly.
Or are you too busy working, like you said, already told us that you were busy working?
Yes.
So they were just said, well, here we are for Christmas.
Yeah.
And we said, of course, what we always say. Yeah, I mean, it's a public motorhome park and you cannot
No.
prevent somebody from coming. So
No.
they said, again, what they said the first time, come sit in our motorhome. We brought some Christmas delicacies.
Yeah.
Let's have a coffee together.
Yeah.
That's how they presented it again.
Yeah,
So we
again.
were already, our radars were going off.
Yep.
Last time that happened, they didn't let us leave.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, we learned from that experience.
Yep.
So I say confidently, I mean reluctantly, I say to Petra, well, if we maybe just have the coffee with them
Yeah.
and then go back to work, they'll leave us alone.
Yeah.
But we should have to, maybe to half an hour tops, because we got everything out. We got the heater on, we got laptops on.
Hotspot on.
We want to get
Yep.
things done. We're ready to work.
Yep. Totally.
So you don't want to
Yep.
lose you don't want to lose your momentum, your focus. You don't want to ruin your day.
True.
So they introduce us. No, okay, just we know you have to work, so let's just do the quick coffee and the Christmas delicacy. So
Well-
what did we do? Did we go over in the motorhome again?
Yeah, it was the afternoon, so we naively thought, let's take a break. Why not?
Yeah.
I
So
don't know,
before we
Christmas-
already sort of started, we
Christmas
said,
spirit hit us, I guess.
we said let's do this
Yeah.
and then have get it over with,
Yeah.
so we can get back to work.
Yeah.
And that's how also they presented it. Just the coffee and the delicacy.
Yeah.
And so in we go again, into the dinette, at the window seat, as before.
Yeah.
Like we never learned anything from that.
It
They
was
sit next to us, it was the same thing.
ridiculous. Yeah.
And of course, it wasn't just a quick coffee, because again, we got...
Dumping.
we got more stories about other things. They were catching us up on sort of drama things that have happened in their lives.
Yeah.
And it gets later and later and later.
Yeah.
So half an hour turns into an hour and a half.
Mm.
And then we use our exit strategy of, we gotta pee.
Yeah.
And that worked. But they said, you guys are working so hard. Well, we haven't got any work done yet.
No.
And it's Christmas, and
True.
we know you guys have a low budget. We want to treat you to Christmas dinner.
Mm.
And we said, well, that's really appreciated,
Yeah.
but we have work to do, and we already have some food for Christmas. We're just going to eat it and work.
Yep.
Very boring, but we're going to eat it, work through
Yeah.
Christmas.
Well-
And they said, no, we don't want to hear about it. We want to treat you to the Christmas dinner as well.
Yeah.
So you go back to work, you go, we pee, we work, and then you come back for Christmas dinner, and we have a quick Christmas dinner, and then you come back to work.
Indeed.
And we really didn't want that.
No.
We got to work.
Yeah.
But again, we told them we need to work. We don't. It's appreciated, but we had other plans for Christmas.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. True.
So
Yeah.
we concede. We give in. We give the concession. So me, me probably. They said, okay, we want to order in,
Yep.
and we're paying for it. What would you like to have for Christmas dinner?
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, next to this campsite, like a minute walking distance, is a fast food restaurant. So I say, how about then, just let's go pick up some fast food from the fast food restaurant. It's fast,
Yeah.
and it's food.
Exactly.
It's a minute walk, so you walk a minute back.
Yeah. True.
You eat it fast, the fast food. You eat it fast, and we're back to work.
Yeah.
He said that would be perfect for us. So we lose the least amount of time, and
Yep.
we still have, and you can still treat us to dinner. You can pay for the fast food, and of course that wasn't fast enough And they didn't want fast, of course.
No,
You know
they
that, right?
wanted,
They didn't want fast.
evening filling entertainment.
They want evening filling entertainment.
Yep.
So they say, no fast food for Christmas. And we told in our vlogs a couple of times that how much we like pizza and that it's difficult to make in a van if you don't have an oven.
Yep.
So they suggest we're going to treat you to pizza.
Yep.
You order any pizza you want.
Indeed.
And I said, well, yeah, I'd rather have fast food because pizza takes longer.
Yep.
No, that'll be easier. They
Yep.
deliver it fast. And okay, since they're paying, we're like, okay, you're paying.
Yeah.
Who pays decides?
Yeah. In Dutch, they say, yeah.
In Dutch they say, wie betaalt, bepaalt.
Yeah.
Who pays, decides.
Basically, yeah.
So we say, okay, we don't want to be rude.
Again, that's
Again.
nice. Yep.
But I mean, we made it very clear that we wanted to work.
Yeah.
We wanted to be out of there.
Yeah. How much more
So
clearer? Yeah.
that was even more rude to sort of push us beyond our comfortability,
Yeah.
our boundaries,
Very
to
rude.
every time push the boundary a bit further.
True.
So we say, okay, we agree to the pizza. Now that was a big mistake, of course.
Yes.
Then he says, all right, I'll just phone up the Italian restaurant if they deliver to the camper spots. And they say, yes, we deliver. And then he says, can I pay with a bank card? And they say, no, sorry, you can only pay cash. And he say, aha, I only have a bank card with me. I cannot pay if I can't pay with cash, they can't deliver. So I think, perfect. So I say, well, then let's just go pick up the fast food because I know, because we've been there before, you can pay with your card at the fast food restaurant.
Yep.
So you don't need cash. You can just go pick up the fast food, pay for it with card, and it's a minute, literally a minute walking, and a minute back. I'm not kidding. It's a minute.
Yep. True.
It's right next door. You can sort of smell it from the camper van window. You smell the fast food already. So that's what you crave.
True.
When you're there, you crave fast food.
Yep.
He says, no. I'll just, you know what? I'll just walk to the bank first in the city center.
Yep.
And then I'll walk from the bank. I'll get some cash. And then I'll walk to the Italian restaurant. I'll order the pizzas myself there. And then I'll carry them back to the campsite.
Yep.
I say, no, but that takes way too long because remember we got to work.
Yeah.
I say it's easy 15-minute walk to the bank. Then it's maybe a 10-minute walk to the Italian restaurant. Then you have to wait for them to make the pizzas, which may be 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you have to walk back 15 minutes.
Yep.
So that's like 15 minutes of walking. Another 15, that's 30, plus 10 is 40 minutes walking. Maybe 40 minutes waiting for the pizzas.
Yeah.
That's maybe an hour and a half gone. And he says, Patrick, no,
Yes.
I'm a dog walker. I walk fast. It's only like a minute. For you 15 minutes, but for me like 5 minutes. So I'll be back within 15 minutes, 20 minutes. The pizzas, I'd probably make it faster and I'll be back like within half an hour.
Yes.
And I said maybe it's at least an hour and a half. He said, no, half an hour tops.
Yep.
So off he goes. And he leaves us with his wife. And she dumps stories on us for...
Yep.
Is he back within half an hour?
No.
Is he back within an hour?
He left us with also with the dog. Weirdly enough.
That had a
Which
dog
the-
with them? I don't remember.
Yeah. The dog had very sharp nails, so every time it jumped up, it just yeah.
Yeah, in the summer the dog jumped up to me and it scratched me on my legs
Yeah.
because I was wearing short pants and the blood was running over my legs.
Yeah.
And they didn't correct the dog. They didn't say anything about it.
Didn't apologize either.
And I thought, I hope I'm not catching any diseases now. But was he back in an hour? No.
No.
It took, like I predicted, it took an hour and a half before he was back.
Yep.
All the time his wife was sort of telling more drama stories onto us,
Yeah.
dumping them onto us.
Yep.
So it wasn't really like a good time.
It wasn't a conversation, it was a monologue.
And then when he was back
Yeah.
with the pizzas, like we sort of munch them down as fast as we can because we want to go back to work. We only lost.
Yeah.
If we had gone to the fast food restaurant, it was a minute walk,
Mm-hmm.
like 10 minutes to make the fast food, a minute back. Then you would be back like within 15 minutes and eat it in 10 minutes, and you would be back in half an hour in your van working.
Yep.
Now he was back hour and a half later,
Yep.
and we eat the pizza as fast as we can.
Yes.
But because of your stress, you're also not really hungry.
Mm.
And they, of course, eat the pizzas as slow as they can, especially because she's on a sort of big talking spree.
Yeah.
She doesn't eat the pizza.
No.
So again, that slept on maybe 2.5 hours
At least. Yeah.
of Christmas dinner together. And then they say, of course, you want coffee and everything. We say, no. Huh? And I think we, instead of being back, like within an hour or so, which would have been the case with the fast food,
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4 hours later, we're back in the motorhome.
Yeah.
It was already, I think, 9:30 in the evening.
Yeah. Something
So
like
basically, since they arrived, which probably was like 1 o'clock or so,
that. Mm-hmm. We didn't get shit
that's
done.
1,300 hours. And then
Yeah.
you have 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700, 1,800, 1,900, 2,000, 2,100, like 8 hours wasted. The
Yeah.
whole workday wasted. We needed
True.
8 hours to finish that video. We weren't even started properly yet.
Nope. Yep.
So by 9:30, we're back in the van,
Yeah.
and we say, well, yeah, of course that went south as we expected. We're sort of annoyed
Yep.
that we had ourselves, that they sort of lured us again with the promise of a quick coffee and a Christmas cake.
Yeah.
It ended up in coffee leading on to Christmas dinner, leading on to a long evening filling
Yep.
blarp.
Yep.
But I still say I want to make the most of this day. I don't want to get it completely to waste.
Yeah.
Because the euros that we put in to work on the laptops, I still want to get some work done to feel better about myself. Then it
Something
won't
out of
feel
it.
like a completely wasted day.
Yep. Indeed.
I said to Peter, are you up for that? He says, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So again, we fire up the laptops, we fire up the petroleum heater.
Yep.
I put all the discs out.
Yep.
Because every time when we enter to the van, for safety, we always put everything away.
Yep.
That makes sense. We never leave it in view when
No.
you're not don't have view on your van. So you always store it away safely.
Yep.
So we built everything up again, the whole setup with the wires and the mouse and the Peter has a pen tablet, and
Yep. Yep. Yep.
it gets nice and toasty in.
Yes.
And then it's like 10 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
Quarter, let's say 10 o'clock
Yeah.
in the evening,
Something like that.
2200.
Yes.
It's nice and warm.
And we were getting shit done. Yep.
Knock on the van.
Indeed.
Guess who it is? Who can it be?
Yeah.
I open the sliding door. The cold comes in.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, cold comes in.
Yeah.
The heater is burning. Cold
Yep.
comes in.
Yep.
Who was it?
His wife.
His wife. And she comes bearing dessert.
Gifts. Yeah.
She says, we forgot to give you your dessert.
Yep.
So I accept the dessert.
Yep.
This Mercedes is a big sliding door, so there's
Yeah.
a whole gust of
Goldwing.
cold coming in.
Yep.
So I say thank you
Yeah.
for the dessert.
Yeah, we think that.
Delicious.
Yep.
We're gonna enjoy it.
Yep.
I'll just gonna shut the sliding door because we got the heater on,
Yeah.
so we can work.
True.
So I slide the door closed,
Yep.
and she literally jams her foot,
Yeah.
and it really happened.
Yeah.
Jams her foot
Yeah. In between.
in between the door
Yeah.
and me being able to shut it,
Yep.
because just handing over the dessert wasn't enough, of
Wasn't
course.
Yeah.
Why wasn't it enough?
Well, apparently she wasn't done blarping. So she continued.
She continued to blarp.
Yep.
All the heat went out.
Yep.
In the beginning, the heat, I said a couple of times to her, again, she didn't respect me. I said,
No.
I want to close the door, the heat is escaping. Petra is sitting
Yeah.
behind me saying,
Yeah.
close the door, the heat is escaping.
Yeah.
And that's
Exactly.
expensive. Petroleum is expensive.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And we're getting cold.
Yep.
And I think her husband will probably come and get her
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
moment.
Any moment. We really thought that, yes.
I really believe that her
Yeah.
husband was probably gonna come pick her up
Yeah.
and say, "Dear, come back,"
Boy, you were way wrong.
because let's give them the evening. They gave us the afternoon. They gave us the dinner time.
Yeah.
Let's give them that last bit of Christmas evening
Yeah. To themselves.
to themselves. But he probably was happy that he sort of had a break from his wife, because he never came. He never showed to get her. He just left her out. She was standing outside in the cold.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe it helps if I turn off the heat,
Yeah.
because the heat was
With petroleum.
the petroleum heater made her warmer probably. So I turn off the heater.
Yeah.
So we get cold. Our fingers get cold. Our toes get cold.
Everything.
All the heat that we just made again escaped.
Yeah.
And she still, I think she blabbed on for an hour and a half.
Yeah, 2 hours even, I think.
Yeah, so almost till midnight
Yep.
she was talking.
Yeah.
And eventually she left and
Yep.
we closed the door.
Yeah.
And we turned off all our electrical equipment again. It was a completely wasted day. Didn't even turn the heat back on.
Yeah.
We were defeated.
Yeah.
Our energy was drained. We didn't watch the romantic Christmas movie that we planned. And we went to bed frustrated that we gave them a little pinky
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
And they took the arm,
Yeah.
the hand, they took the arm, they ripped the arm off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they still send us messages to this day
Yeah.
about how much they loved spending Christmas with us.
Yeah.
Well, for us, that was the Christmas from hell.
Yeah.
Because they didn't respect us
At
at
all.
any point,
No.
giving a boundary to
Yeah.
them. They didn't take no for no. They didn't take our polite refusals for no.
No.
They didn't even register the more firmer refusals. They didn't respect us saying, let's then get fast food. But of course, it's mainly on us for not saying it's either fast food or nothing, or we're not going to do food at all. We have food.
Yeah.
We had food
Yeah. True.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's on us for not saying, gotta go now. We're not sorry about that. Not to be rude, but we told you in advance
Yeah.
that
We
needed to work.
Yeah.
We never agreed to spending Christmas, but there was never the plan.
Never.
You decide that for
True.
us. What gives you the right to decide that for us?
Yeah.
That you spending Christmas with us
Yes.
will make our Christmas
better.
better.
Yeah, I guess.
It made it.
Yeah.
Huh?
They were lonely themselves, I guess.
Yeah, their son is on a boat, so he wasn't there. He's away from home.
Yep.
You can probably guess why. But so they were bored. They wanted something to do, and they didn't want to apparently spend it with themselves.
No.
So they decided it was a good idea to spend it with us.
Yeah.
But it sort of destroyed every plan we had for our own Christmas day.
True.
And as soon as we gave them the finger,
Yep.
as soon as since they arrived,
They made it about them.
it was all about them. It was their show,
Yeah.
and we were there as the
Entertainment.
entertainment,
Yet again.
and we couldn't get anything done.
No.
And I felt horrible that, that Christmas was sort of completely wasted on that. And just because they don't respect your boundaries, how can you enjoy the evening? How can you enjoy the conversation?
You cannot.
The only thing we could think of is how can we get out of this without insulting them too much.
Yeah.
But
The ship had sailed already.
isn't it insulting to us
Yeah.
if you don't respect what we say?
Yeah.
How can you think that you're our friend
Yeah.
if we say we have to work? Please let me close the door. I should have maybe said, I'm going to count to 5. I'm going to slam this door shut.
Yep.
If your foot is still in the door,
Yep.
you're going to lose your foot.
Yep.
Maybe I should have been that direct in hindsight.
Yeah.
Think
Wonderful
about it
thing.
now, but
Yeah.
you don't want to do it because sort of they bribe you with the Christmas food, they bribe you with the dessert. It felt sort of like a bribe, and then because they bribe you, you have to stay polite and you cannot sort of act rude. But
Yes.
it's much more rude to ruin
What they
somebody's
did.
Christmas day,
Yep,
right?
true. That's way more. That's way ruder indeed.
So, Petra,
Yep.
what do you want to say about this?
Yeah. Well, it was. Yeah. Again, did we invite you? No. Did you ask us? Was it convenient? Did you respect that we said we have to work? No. So
So then how can you expect us to go convoying with you?
yes.
or even spend another Christmas with you, for that
No.
matter?
That's
Because
wow.
to be able to do that, you
There
have
has
to
to be
respect each other's boundaries.
mutual respect, at least.
If he had said, I have to work with Christmas,
No.
we would leave them alone.
Yeah, of
We
course.
wouldn't sort of say,
Force.
well, you're working hard, we want to treat you to dinner, and then prevent you from working at all.
At all. Yeah.
It means that if they don't respect, when you say
No.
we're working on a YouTube channel, it means they don't respect you
No.
as a YouTuber, or as a digital
At all.
nomad, or at all,
As
as a
a
friend.
human being. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
it's a cautionary tale
Yeah.
again about how easy.
Yeah. They-
Sorry about that. It's
yeah.
winter.
Basically. Yeah.
It's a cautionary tale about how easy things spiral out of control,
Yeah.
and you really have to be on top of it.
Yeah.
So, and we knew already from, like I said, the first encounter wasn't a success.
Nope.
Cost us a friendship maybe with the other couple.
Indeed.
The second encounter cost us our Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we would be out of our minds,
Yeah.
we would go, why the hell would we go
Yeah.
convoying with somebody like that?
Yeah.
If we would tell you guys, we're going to go convoying with this couple, sounds like a good idea, sounds like a good match, I hoped you would comment also, like, are you insane?
Okay.
Don't do this. They clearly don't respect your privacy, your boundaries.
Yep. There was no compatibility whatsoever. None.
None.
None. Nothing. There's nothing we had in common. So that's not a good match to go convoying, let alone travel together. No.
Yeah, so after that we met them a couple of times still. But just quick chit-chat and no more sitting in a van, of course.
Nope.
Again.
No.
I mean, like we said, let's not do that anymore.
Yeah, that's
But
on us.
that's on us.
Yeah.
But afterwards, we just tried to keep our distance a little bit as well as we could.
Of course.
While keeping things polite.
Yeah, true.
But it is, I mean, we had to get it off our chest as a cautionary tale of how easy things spiral out of control if you are the first to do a concession that goes beyond what you feel comfortable with doing.
They took advantage of our situation, basically.
And it's really rude
Yeah.
to don't take your no for a no
Yeah.
and to walk over that
What's that about?
and to ask more of you
Yeah.
instead of saying, okay, it's okay, I respect it.
Yep.
We'll talk to you when it's convenient for you.
Yeah.
So let us know
True.
when you're not working and we'll talk then.
Yeah.
But it is, I mean, if the other party is so rude, why should we stay polite?
Yeah. Exactly.
We're polite people, but people mistake politeness oftentimes with weakness.
Yeah.
Right?
Kindness for weakness. Unfortunately, sometimes, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean sometimes it's easier to be polite, or it's easier to be the one doing the concession, but it always ends up biting you in the behindies.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And then we are frustrated.
Yeah.
Our energy is drained.
Yeah. True.
They are fully loaded because they got all our energy that we needed to work, and then it's gone. And when you're depleted after the Christmas, then you sort of you end the year on a sort of a crappy note, and you're
true.
empty and drained, and you feel sort of used and filthy,
Yeah, indeed.
and so it does a lot of damage just
Yeah.
a day like this,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
it is what happened,
Yeah, true.
and we still sort of just by telling it again, by going through it again.
Yeah.
I mean, it is sort of getting it off our chest, but
Yeah.
it also
Yeah.
it's still difficult. I can still feel sort of the struggle that we had then,
Yeah,
feel it now in
true.
how direct, how rude, or how direct can you be, how rude can you be.
Yeah.
But you need to be.
You need to be. Yeah.
You need to be strict in your no is no, and you don't even need to explain it. I
No.
don't have to say no because I'm working, no because I'm doing YouTube,
Yeah.
no because I'm doing copywriting, no because I'm doing web design, no because
Yeah.
because then
True. Yeah.
they try to punch through that again.
Yeah.
It's just no, I don't want it, I don't feel like it, I don't have time,
Yeah.
and keep saying no, and then say why do you want keep repeating me saying having to say no?
Yeah.
That's not
Cool.
not cool.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone. I ask you to leave me alone.
Yeah.
And that's the only way I think to handle this situation.
Yeah.
Because if you go along with it like we did twice,
Yeah.
um,
Yes.
you do also give them sort of a false sense of
Yeah.
friendship maybe, or
Yeah.
a false sense of,
Yeah.
well, they're getting what they want from you, so
Yeah. They
it's
think it's
nice for
okay.
them. They think it's
Yeah.
all right, and then they maybe get used to doing it again, or get used to.
Yep.
So
True.
if we would go convoying with them, that would be a complete disaster, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
But it is interesting that they think
Yeah.
that they're a good match to go convoying with us. Especially after we told these stories,
Yeah.
they don't recognize themselves,
Apparently. Yeah.
apparently,
Yeah.
as a party that has sort of
Mm-hmm.
done the same upon us.
Yep.
Otherwise, you wouldn't send us a message
No.
like that was the best Christmas
Ever.
ever. Let's do it again.
Yes.
But that is on us because we gave them sort of, because we gave them our time and our presence,
Yeah.
our physical presence. We
Yeah.
gave them a better Christmas than if we had said no.
Mm-hmm.
They would have felt sort of rejected and frustrated, and
Yeah.
but then that would have been on them to figure out.
Yeah.
And we could have done our own thing.
Yep.
And we could have maybe done a Christmas live stream or whatever for YouTube.
True. Yeah.
But that would have been like if
Yeah.
we rejected them, we could be back to work
Basically.
within a second.
They hijacked our day.
So
Yeah.
we cannot get that day back. We cannot
No.
get that Christmas back.
No.
And we could
True.
also not go back there for another Christmas ever. We never went back there for Christmas again
No.
because of that experience. That we said, well, we don't want a do-over of that now, do we?
No. True.
And
Yeah.
so if we're telling this for you to take away
Mm-hmm.
that if you keep giving in,
Yep.
they'll be creating moments where you're sitting there again
Yep.
as a hostage, as a prisoner,
Yep.
as a blarp bucket,
Yeah. Indeed.
while your energy gets drained, theirs gets filled, so
Yep.
they have a good experience.
Yeah.
And we end up having a crappy experience, being frustrated with ourselves,
Yeah.
being and maybe acting frustrations out
On
on each other,
Yeah.
not getting things done.
Yeah.
So it's bad for the channel, it's bad
Yeah.
for the income,
Yeah. True.
it's bad for your mental health.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like we said, it's been years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but it's sort of still
Relevant.
relevant.
Because yeah.
And especially afterwards, like we said, we went to the prison camp in Portugal, being held hostage. That was, of course, the worst experience ever.
Yep.
Being psychologically blackmailed and tortured. If you have missed that video, go watch it. Vlog 558 and Vlog 557, all
Yep.
both relevant.
True.
But this one needed to be made,
Yeah.
even
it
though they have donated, even though they have bought the ebook bundle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
maybe in the hope that we wouldn't make this
Yeah,
video.
that's
But
my guess. Yeah. So, moral of the story: protect your boundaries at all cost. Yeah,
at all costs.
basically. Yeah,
And I mean, everybody maybe has a story like this.
of
Everybody,
course.
but if I think
Yeah.
the best way to have dealt with it is just say no. Don't go in. Like, don't
Yeah.
go into the basement in a horror movie.
Yeah.
And you shout at the screen, "Don't go into that basement
Yep.
alone.
Don't go into the cabin in the woods.
Don't go into the motorhome of other people."
Yeah.
That's what we're shouting at you now.
Yeah. True.
Don't go into the motorhome
Yeah.
of the other people.
Yeah.
That saves you a lot
A lot.
of drama.
Yeah.
And once you're in,
Yep.
you're in,
Yep.
and you're not guaranteed to get out
No.
fast.
No.
But
Yeah.
protect your boundaries, say no,
Yep. Yeah.
even if it feels difficult
Uncomfortable.
or uncomfortable.
Yep.
Because if you don't say no, because it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable to say no, or it's uncomfortable to be direct.
Yeah.
I mean, we made all that, we were the ones not saying no, but we can tell you, please motivate yourself,
To
or
do it. Yeah.
yeah, push yourself to say no, even though
Yeah.
it's uncomfortable.
It's a short word, 2 letters. It should be easy to say.
Even if you fail,
Yeah.
then you try the next time.
Yeah.
Like we said,
True.
over the years we failed miserably.
Of course. Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be in prison camp,
Makes you human.
Portugal.
Yeah.
But we failed miserably on that. That's on us.
Yep.
And we're doing this video to help you
Yeah. Cautionary
avoid
tale.
this pitfall,
Yes.
which is easily done. Sometimes,
Indeed.
I mean, for us, the easier part is we have a motorhome,
Yeah.
so you can drive away.
Yeah.
But if you have people like this as your neighbors,
Yeah.
and you're probably spending a lot more time
Mm.
saying yes to things that you really want to say no to keep the neighborly relationships
Mm.
good.
Yeah.
It's more difficult, I understand that.
Yep.
But even if you have said no,
Mm.
or even if you have never said no,
Yep.
well, just try it a
Yep.
couple of times. And then
Yep.
you'll feel much better with yourself
Yep.
for saying no.
Mm-hmm.
And in that sense, we have another story for you coming up, if you like this one.
Yes.
And that's a what would you do story.
Yeah.
And that has to do with camper neighbors as well.
Yeah.
Uninvited ones, especially.
Indeed.
So that's sort of our teaser for the next video. Unless you want to say something else about this video.
No.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, I know.
Speak your piece, speak your mind.
Yeah. Well, again, it's not cool. Very rude. To, yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, to do that, to overstep somebody's boundaries, especially after they told you, don't do it. Yeah, it's baffling. Why would you do that? Why would you do that in the first place? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you do that? Yeah.
Yeah, because the other party will feel good about walking all over. I mean, you shouldn't. If you are the
No.
abuser, you should think, I'm now walking over these people. If I met a pushover like myself, I mean, I wouldn't be comfortable
No.
dominating somebody else, even if I knew they had trouble. If they told me I need to work and I was still pushing them to spend time with me, and then
Yeah.
I'm draining them.
Mm.
I mean, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that.
Nope.
That's not something you do.
True.
So when we say, well, we want to convoy with compatible people,
Yeah.
that's what we're looking for. People who take a no for a no or a yes for a yes,
Yep.
and then respect you and say, oh yeah, that's fine.
Yep. True. You do your
You
thing.
wanna work? Okay,
Yep.
do your thing. No problem.
We'll do
Talk
our
to you
thing.
another time.
Yep.
Maybe the next time we meet, just
Yep.
send me a message whenever you do have time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll leave you be. I'll
Yep.
leave you alone.
True.
And have a good Christmas. Have a good New Year.
Yep.
We'll catch up later.
Yeah.
That's
True.
what you need.
Yeah.
That's the person that you can go convoying with.
Indeed.
Not somebody who sort of forces themselves on you
Yep.
and
True.
then waltzes all over you, if
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yep.
I wouldn't feel comfortable doing
No.
that.
True.
So you're sort of looking for people
Yeah.
who are also not don't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah. Who are mellow, who take you seriously, have a real conversation with you, not a monologue. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're sitting in a motorhome, it would be nice if everybody
Can
can
participate.
participate.
Yeah. True.
And not
Yeah.
just
The
unloading whatever you want to unload on us
Mm-hmm.
unasked,
Yeah.
and not be interested in us back, or be not interested in us
No.
as a people.
Yeah.
And you
True.
also sometimes have to know
Mm-hmm.
how far
Yeah.
is it comfortable for somebody else
Yeah.
to go. Like with the crying,
Yeah.
if I
Crocodile
talk to you
tears.
guys and I
Yeah.
say, well, I'm going to talk about my family, and you think
Yeah.
he's yammering, whimpering so loud.
Mm.
I can't understand the word he's saying. He's so blabbering. He's
Mm.
full of it. Maybe he shouldn't talk about it. He's too emotional connected.
Yep.
I wouldn't
True.
feel comfortable sitting here crying for an hour,
No.
literally with my eyeballs out, being very emotional, being very upset, crying, and making you sort of turn off the video because
Yeah.
your neighbors will think somebody's torturing somebody's dog.
Mm.
Ah!
Yes.
I mean, you have to. When I talk, that is. I mean, it is an emotional topic for me.
Mhm.
When I talk about it,
Yep.
I don't necessarily want to make other people uncomfortable around me, or attract all the attention at me
Mm. Yeah.
necessarily.
No. True.
That's sort of really rude to do. It's
Yeah.
So I said to Petra that when she started crying, so with the dog and her medical history,
Yep. Yep.
and we couldn't go out,
No.
even though we wanted to. It was like she created a crisis where you have to give CPR and mouth to mouth to somebody, and they're sort of giving CPR and mouth
Yep.
to their story,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then you cannot say, oh yeah, can you just move aside doing CPR? Because we got to go out and say goodbye to our friends.
Yeah. Yes.
That was the reason we didn't go out,
Yeah.
because they were sort of doing CPR, and
Yeah.
it would feel really selfish, but it should have been, because it
Yeah.
wasn't really
True.
a life or death situation,
Mm-hmm.
because the dog was already dead.
Yep.
So but it was treated like, it was presented like one.
Mm.
So that's why we stayed in,
Yep.
because you're sort of waiting, is the patient going to make it or not?
Mm.
Well, you already knew the ending,
Yep.
but
True.
that was sort of mid CPR,
Yeah.
was not the best time to go out. I think that's why we stayed in.
Yeah. We didn't want to be rude.
Yeah. And then the
Well,
rudeness was that they
were-
didn't let us out, didn't
Yep.
respect us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're sort of circling
Back.
back to that.
Yeah.
Because even though it was years ago,
Yeah.
it's been,
Yeah.
it was so
Yeah.
out of the ordinary an experience
Yeah.
that it sort of stuck with us
Yeah.
all that time.
Yeah. Exactly.
And sometimes you are being faced with challenges like this. The universe puts them in your path, and if you don't deal with them, they'll keep coming back. That's why many years later, we were held prisoner and hostage and were being blackmailed with our van repairs
Yeah.
by this English couple, Block 558. Because we didn't dealt with it, because we
No.
didn't say no.
No.
And all we can do is, for the rest of 2026, we sort of get a new chance
Yeah.
to do it all over and hopefully make better choices and
Yeah.
set better boundaries
Yep. True.
than we've done before.
Yep. True.
I mean, it's not perfect, but you just have to keep trying till you improve yourself and not go into that same thing over and
No.
over.
True. Yeah.
I mean, it's like what I said with the family.
Yep.
I can do family demands.
Yes.
By many demands, I can easily do a 2.5 hour family talk.
Yep.
But then we have to sell at least a couple of more ebook bundles
Mm.
first before I
Yeah.
go do that.
True.
But we do have another story lined up for you. The
Yep.
what would you do with the uninvited camper neighbor knocks at your door, sort of.
Yep.
Um,
True.
there's another story in there,
Mm.
and a longish one.
Mm.
But we wanted to get this out of our system,
Yeah.
so to use it to the benefit of you, the viewer.
Yeah. True.
That's the reason we're doing it.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that
Yeah.
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 Like I said, I feel bad about it because they bought the bundle, they bought the ebooks,
Yeah. But
they supported, they donated, they commented, they watched all of the videos, they followed us
yeah.
since the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we do have to talk about this.
Indeed, there was another YouTuber who said when somebody told him, "Hey, I know you," then he said, "You don't know me, you recognize me." And this is probably the same thing, because yeah, they watch the videos, they think they know you.
Yeah, because they know a lot about you when they watch your videos, they know a lot of what you went through.
Yeah, yeah.
But
They don't know you.
we don't know them then yet.
Yeah, true. Also, yeah.
But that's sort of, I mean, the price of
Fame.
fame.
Yes.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not really fame, is it? But
No, yeah.
it's the price of fame that people,
Of sharing, maybe.
yeah, people
Yeah.
think, oh, that they see you immediately as a friendly face, a good friend, because they know you already, but we don't know them yet.
No.
So it's interesting.
It is. Indeed. But, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you like this kind of talks, please show some appreciation. Buy the ebook bundle. You can pay for it even with Ideal from the Netherlands.
For the Dutch audience.
And
yeah.
PayPal, PayHip, its own PayHip, but you can pay with Google Pay, Apple Pay, a lot of pays.
A lot of.
Peter's Photobooks, payhip.com/petersmithphotobooks.
Yep.
Link in the comments. I'm glad we got it out of our system.
Yeah.
The video's been made.
Yep.
If we upload it or not, we'll have to decide.
Yep.
But we got it out of our system because we just got the invitation
Yeah.
to go convoying with them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have made it
No. I mean.
yet.
Yeah.
Maybe saved it for Christmas. But we were thinking about doing it even before the convoy offer.
Yeah.
Because last Christmas they said, remember that great Christmas we had together.
Yeah.
So that was almost rubbing in your trauma, your
Yeah.
traumatic experience back
Basically.
to you.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
So we done it.
Yeah.
Have to be.
Yes. How did you guess?
I saw the signs. I saw the signs when you were paid for starts.
Yeah. And I do this. Yeah.
Yeah. So to the couple
Yeah.
in question, sorry about this, but it happened. That was sort of our experience. And it's not.
It stirred up all kind of memories. Yeah.
Yeah, we just use it for the greater good. Maybe you can improve also your behavior if you behave with us like this. Maybe it helps you as well as
Yep.
in your future interactions. Or if you think, why do people do not connect with me, or why do people avoiding me?
Yes.
It might be a good idea to do some soul searching yourself and
Yeah.
say, hey,
True.
maybe we were a bit overbearing. Yeah, indeed, we
Be
didn't.
it.
They did say we need to work, and they did say we wanted fast food, and they did
Yeah.
say we need to go out and
And we
say
did
goodbye to
say,
our friends.
yeah,
And
we don't need that stuff. Yeah.
yeah, thanks, but no thanks for the items.
Yeah.
it's appreciated, but we really don't need them. Please take them back. All these things,
Yeah.
just go back in your own interactions and then say in the future, maybe we should, if the dog photo upsets the wife so much, maybe don't hang it inside of the motorhome
Yeah.
at entry,
Yeah.
so people don't ask about it, so it doesn't trigger you into an uncontrollable whinge of drama. Just hang another photo that makes you happy, that gives you a happy memory, something like this.
True.
So it's not to put you guys down. We're just sharing factually what happened, and we learned from it. Like not to go into other people's motorhomes, put more boundaries. Hopefully you learn from it as well.
Yep.
And get some good out of it. I mean, that happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's also still relevant.
Yeah. Very.
And
Yep.
that's why we're making this video. And now
Indeed.
it's time for Peter to pee.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye.